Hi, welcome back to my channel, Math Caffeine. Let's get started on part 2 of reasoning and proof in geometry. Important terms. A conjecture is an unproven statement based on observations. You can use inductive reasoning when you find a pattern in specific cases and then write a conjecture for the general case. For example, if you make a conjecture such as all animals have fur, you can use inductive reasoning to prove it's true by saying cats, dogs, bunnies, and goats have fur. However, a counterexample is used to disprove a conjecture. If there is one counterexample to a conjecture, the conjecture is false. For example, a counterexample to the statement that all animals have fur would be to say that a fish is an animal and it does not have fur. This counterexample proves the original conjecture is false. Deductive reasoning uses facts, definitions, accepted properties, and laws of logic to form a logical argument. This is different from inductive reasoning, which is the opposite, where it uses specific examples and patterns to form a conjecture. Two laws you need to know are the laws of detachment and the law of syllogism. The law of detachment states that if the hypothesis of a true conditional statement is true, then the conclusion is also true. For example, if two segments have the same length, then they are congruent. This statement is true. We are given that AB equals to BD. Because AB equals to BD satisfies the hypothesis where two segments have the same length, the conclusion that they are congruent is true. Therefore, AB is congruent to BD. The law of syllogism is much like the transitive property, but using if-then statements. For example, if hypothesis A is true, then conclusion B is true. If hypothesis B is true, then conclusion C is true. Therefore, if hypothesis A is true, then conclusion C is true. As always, feel free to ask me any questions by emailing me at mathcaffeine@gmail.com. Happy studying!